Alright guys, welcome back. I am finally going to be doing my nails today with polygel. I've never tried polygel before. I've never touched it, nothing. I just know what I've seen on YouTube and what I have read in the pamphlets that I got. So, this is the polygel that we're going to be using. Well, the whole kit actually is by Coscelia. I think that's how you say it. The colors that I'm going to be using today are like a jelly pink. Well, more like a jelly rose. Let me see if I can just show you real quick. Number 4, which is like a rose color, but it's not a jelly. And all jelly means is that it's like a see-through. And this is like the jelly rose. So it'll be like a see-through color. Or maybe I got them reversed. I don't know. You'll be able to see when I do them. We're going to put lots of different bling on our nails. Then we have these beauties. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet. First, we need to decide what size our nails are. I think that's also too big. I think that one looks pretty good. Okay, there's another 3. Okay, so we have our forms all laid out that we're going to use. Kind of nervous, but let's do this. So, there's our little dish. This is our slip solution. A lot of people say they use alcohol, which I have, but I'm going to use this because I've never done this before, so I'm not going to use too much. I don't think I need, and it doesn't smell like alcohol either. Let's get our brush. Get our brush on this side and our spatula on that side. Now let's prep our nails. Everything that I need to prep my nails, I have here. Let's put our solution back over here until we need it. Okay. We're going to start first. I told you I'm new to this. Alright, we're going to start first with our cuticles, which, by the way, I'm one of them weird people that always, push my cuticles back at all times. So, mine are, for the most part, already ready. This is a nice cuticle pusher. I don't know if you can see, but it's got a different edge right here than back here. Yeah, you can see, I'm pretty sure. So it makes it really easy to get up under the cuticle. And by the way, because of that little lip, that extra lip it has, I can feel it getting the extra, dead part of the cuticle that's left against your nail. It gets it good. You don't have to go back and scrape all that off after either, which I like a lot. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see the skin, it's pushing up off of my nail too. I really like this. Now that I've got them all pushed back, I'm taking this one and I'm just going with it flat against my nail like this. And I'm scraping all the extra stuff off, which you can see it piling up right there. Can you see that? Or I'm scraping it off. Sorry if it's not in perfect focus, but this is kind of a hard part to do because I need to be able to see. Okay. I'm just going to brush all the dust from my cuticles off my nails. It's going to be fun watching me do my non-dominant hand. Oh God, I'm not looking forward to that. This is actually a really soft, nice brush, by the way. I actually love it. Now, we're just going to shape up our nails. And we're gonna buff over top. But lightly, because you don't want to damage your real nail. That I do know. Really? How rude. Couldn't you just stay where I put you? Anyways. And I'm making sure I'm buffing over top of my cuticle in case there's anything I left behind. This file also came with the nail set. You see the name right there. 180 grit. That's why you don't want to file too hard, because this would file your nail away quickly. Okay, they're all filed up. And again, we're going to brush all the dust off, because I do know from all the years of getting my nails done with acrylic, dust will make them lift. So you want them to be nice and clean. Oh, that dust is flying. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a flying. Plus that gets all of the oils off your nails, which is why you don't want to wash them with soap. And that's why I'm using these that came with the kit to just clean all the dust off. See? Just like that. Make sure you're getting all the little cracks on the sides, all the little crevices, because you don't want any dust left behind. And I'm going to tell you what, if my nails come out looking good, then anybody can do polygel. Because I have no idea what I'm doing here. Nice and clean. Looking good. Just going to buff them a little, since I just cleaned them. This ain't going to create too much dust, I don't think. But it's just going to get the edge rough. Okay. Once again, we're going to dust them off if there is any little bit of dust. I'm going to use a nail prep dehydrator. I got this from Amazon by Moravin. I think that's how you say it. It also came with this, the little cuticle remover, and a softer one in case you can't take that hard one to push your cuticles back. Okay. You just want the dehydrator on your nails, not your skin. And that's why I did the buffing after I cleaned my nails, because I knew the dehydrator would suck up any tiny little bit of dust that might be on my nails that didn't come off when I used the brush on them. Another thing, you don't need a lot. Like, don't soak your nails in this. That much I do know. Just make sure you get all your nails completely covered, but do not soak them. You don't want it dripping off. It's not nail polish. And that bottle from Amazon, I think I paid like $5 for. And since it takes so little, oh my gosh, that's gonna last forever. See how they don't look as dusty, but they're still roughed up? That's what you want. Now I'm moving stuff out of the way because you do not want to cure your nails near, if you have this glue gel for your gems, you don't want to clear it near your base coat. You don't want to clear them. Sorry about that. You don't want to cure them near any of that stuff or your polygel. Because if it's exposed, it will cure it right up in the bottle and it will be rock hard. Now, first thing we're going to do, you're going to put a thin coat of your base coat. Because this is what your polygel is going to stick to. So make sure you cover all of your nail surface. And as you can see, it's not real thick. Sorry I'm being quiet, but not much to say about putting on a base coat. If you guys can hear noise outside, I apologize. They're doing like construction type stuff on this house across the street. Not much I can do about it. Go out there and say, hey, I'm making a YouTube video, damn it. Can you stop for an hour? Okay, it's on. Now we're going to cure. Okay, all done. Now we'll do the next hand. Okay, base coat on both. I am excited. We're going to do our thumbs last because they seem to be the one I use the most. We'll start with, I think, 03, which is this color. We're going to put some in here. I don't want my nails long. I want them to stay short. So I'm not putting in much. You put it in like that. You dip in your liquid. And you move it around. That's about, seems about right. Now you press it on. Let's press it into the cuticle and then down. Sorry if you don't see it. If any spills out like right here, sorry, I told you I'm not a professional. Dip in your solution and wipe it off. And you want to not have it bulged up under there. Sorry if I'm not in focus. I'm trying. I'm new at this and I don't know what I'm doing. Cure this and see how it goes. I'm going to press it down for a minute while it cures. And then I'll let go and let it finish curing. Okay, it's done. And it seems to be on there, but I can tell right, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's really thin. So I'll just add more polygel over it. Let's see if we can pop this off without popping the nail off. I know you gotta find like a edge to get up under. Oh my God, there's a nail. There's a nail. You guys, look at that. There's a nail and it's on there, look. Wow. Now I don't know if you can see, but right there's like a hole because it needs more polygel. So I'll go over it with clear. I did that. Okay, I'm gonna try the same thing with the second one. We're gonna put the polygel on the nail. Excuse you, sir. I think I need more because that's about what I put on my pinky. That's why there's a spatula. Okay, we're gonna get some of our stuff. Our liquid. We're gonna pat it out, get it kind of thin near the cuticle. If my nails were longer, I would have just did it on my nails, but they're not. I'd like them to be a little longer. Okay, so this, now I already know it's gonna squidge it out. But that's okay. I'd rather there be too much than not enough, you know? We're gonna dip in our brush, we're gonna clean all this off. It wipes off with no problem as long as you got liquid on your brush, the slip solution. Clean that side. Oh, no. Okay, my camera stopped recording on me because it hates me. But I'm just patting polygel. I'm just patting polygel with my solution and my brush to cover up the mistake that was made. Okay, like I say, it's not perfect, but it'll be covered in clear and filed, and then it'll look a lot better. So, let's cure. Okay, my camera cut off because it hates my life and wants to make everything difficult. But this is what we've got so far. And you can hear them. I don't know if you can. That's what they sound like when they're done. This one is curved. She curved. Now we're doing the other hand. We're going to just squirt the poly gel right on the nail. Like that. I'm dipping my brush. And I'm going to pat it out. Get it where I want it before I put the thing on, the form. Okay? Here we go. I'm not excited about doing my non-dominant hand. We gotta get our brush to take off any excess that we don't need that came out the sides. Okay, my camera hates me, but we have one hand, and we started with this hand. That one is the best looking one I've done so far. Look at that nail. Other than this, of course I can file, but just the nail itself, I'm definitely getting better. Claps for me. Next nail. The middle finger is the accent nail, so we need this color, not this color. I'm gonna try the squeezing it in technique. Excuse you, why are you going the wrong way? You're supposed to go in there. I did that technique with this nail and it looks so good. So we're gonna try that again. I'm gonna try and let you guys see what I'm doing here. I try to make it thinner towards the cuticle area. Make sure you get it up on the sides. You can always flip it over and look at it, you know, see how right there, there's nothing. So I know I need to get it up there. I think I need a little bit more liquid. Same thing down here, get it on the sides. And on this side. And then brush it back in to make sure it's not coming out. My nails aren't going to be very long, so I don't have to worry about the length and the apex and all that because they're not going to be very long. Okay, and then just make sure it's got a well for your nail to go into. Alright, let's try and put this baby on. Let me wet and wipe my brush to be safe. Like, I like to press it against the desk like that and get the stuff moved around underneath. That way it doesn't come off my finger. Let's go ahead and cure it. Like I said, I hold it pressed against my cuticle for about 30 seconds, then it should be safe to let go. It just depends on how much poly gel you got under there. You'll know once you do it how long you need to hold it. You can always let go for a second. If it looks like it's popping up, press it back down. Okay. But I will tell you this, your hands will get sticky. Look at that, can you see? Hold on. You see that? Yeah, my hands are sticky, so hopefully it goes away once I wash them. Okay. Now I'm gonna cure for a minute underneath. I tap it, make sure it's cured. Yeah, it is. All right, let's pop her off. There we go. Look at that nail. If only I wanted long nails, but look at that. It ain't perfect. You can see some little bubbles right there. But I said this was my first time. So, hey, I'm ecstatic with that. And look at this hand. And look at this hand. You could tell I'm getting better. Look at that. 2 more nails, and then we get to the good stuff. The decorating and all that. Back to the light pink. We're just going to squirt it in there. Not as much as before because it's my first finger, so I don't think I need as much. Okay, same as before. We're just going to pat. Get it up in the corners. Don't let it come out that edge. Pat it down, depending on the length you want. I don't want mine that long, but I've never done this, so I didn't know how much to use. Making a well for my nail to go in. Everything's on the sides, all the way up. Alright. I'm going to make it a little longer, even though I don't want it that long. Just because I don't want it all welling up when I put it on. Here we go. To take it off around the foot squeezed out. What I mean by that, you see that squeezed out? You just wipe it off. Yes, it moved, but you just push it back down. It's not a big deal, so don't worry. Time to cure. Oh, almost cured my poly gel. It wasn't on my nail as well. Okay, cure the underside just to be safe. You don't have to cure it for a full minute. Okay? A side check. Yeah. Okay, let's get this one off. And as you see, it's thin right there. And we're gonna fix it. Just like I have to fix my other pinky. So, we're going to take the tiniest amount. We're going to fix this pinky first. And you're just going to pat it around to fill in the area that needs it. Because this was the very first nail I did. I didn't know exactly what I was doing. And I had like a hole right there. It's filled in. Now let's cure it. And we're going to do the same to the other nail. Tiniest amount. And we're doing this finger. And pat it. Be careful because you don't want your cuticle too thick. Time to cure. Okay, just like before, we're going to squeeze it in. Dip in my brush in the slip solution. Making sure it's on all the sides, but not going over. Especially in the cuticle area. Definitely make sure it's up on the sides there. Okay. Let's cure. All right. Get it off. there's our nail, guys. Definitely getting better by the last nail. Alright guys, so these are the nails. Not looking the best. I filed that one some just to try something. So let's get to cutting and filing, because I do not want them this long. These are my cutters. I want them pretty short. Now let me tell you something. I am somebody who's always had long nails. Always. I'm talking long nails. Long. But I'm just not wanting long nails at the moment. Oh, that one crooked as hell. That's okay. And it sucks. I mean, trust me. For somebody that loves long nails, I hate cutting these off. But you know, it's okay. They're just nails. I can obviously put them back. Look at that longer of a nail. That sucker long. I've had my nails that long. Okay, let's get to filing. Look, I broke it already. I don't understand how, but it's whatever. Okay, let's get to filing. Not really going to show you all of the filing process, because you know how people file nails. And I can't get in the camera to show you, so I'll be back when it's done. Okay, we got the top coat on. Now we're going to do the wipe, because if not, it's going to be sticky. So I'm just taking the wipe that came in the kit. I'm going to wipe my nails. Try and put some kind of stones on here. My nails aren't very long, so I don't know how well these big boys are going to work out. But I already know what I want. These. Because it's October, I want moons. Like that. But I am going to bend them around this a little bit so that they'll fit the form of my nail a little better. A big one. So, this brush comes with the glue. I'm going to dip the ball stylist in, and I'm putting it right there. Because I'm not putting a bunch on. My nails aren't very long, so I'm not going to put a lot of things on them. Okay guys, these are the final nails. Not very fancy with a bunch of bling on them, but like I said, it was my first time doing these nails, so I just wanted something simple. And moons worked for me for Halloween. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can see the next video. Because the next one, I think I have a lot of new makeup that just come out. New collabs like the Hocus Pocus, the Nightmare Before Christmas. And I want to show it to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.